Okay, I'm back here at gifting area number 1, and I was here Thursday to restock, and when I was here I didn't notice this, but in my video when I was editing I saw what looked like a footprint, and I was really surprised that I didn't catch it while I was out here. Well, now I see why I didn't catch it, because if we look a little closer, it's not actually a footprint. It's a piece of bark that's just stuck on the ground there. So that's why I didn't catch it. Bummer, huh? Guess I won't be taking any castings of that. But while I'm here, we can check on what else has been going on. The container with the cranberries and seeds and nuts still untouched. The bell right where I left it. The ball right where I left it. Nothing has touched the watermelon. But if you look up here at the bucket, I don't have my stick with me to put the camera up there and look, but I can see from here that the peanut butter is gone and one of the 2 apples is gone. So I guess they're just kind of coming through and taking what they'd like over time, because they're definitely not raiding it all at once. Yeah, I see 2 apples and the balls. That's all that's up there. Okay, so I guess that answers that question, and I gotta get going, gotta get to work. Okay, everybody, we are back at gifting area number 1, and it's Thursday. I had planned on coming back out yesterday, but it was storming just too hard to get back out here. Today's still a little damp and it's a little breezy, but it's not so bad. So we're here to restock. One of the first things that I see is our container that was here was gone. The lid is right over there on the ground, and after looking around I found the container, which doesn't have a mark on it anywhere, was about 50 feet over in that direction. The lid was taken off here, and I see no chew marks, nothing at all. Okay, so then we've got the ball that I had left kind of wedged up in here is now down here, down lower in the tree. And the watermelon that I left here, completely gone. We've looked all over and there's no sign of any rind or anything from it. And the remaining apples are also gone out of the bucket. And one of the balls is down here on the ground, right there. So we're going to set it up again, and we'll show you what it looks like when we're done here. Okay, so we've got it all set up again. We've got 2 fresh organic apples and a new jar of peanut butter in the bucket. We've got a new container of honey that still has the seal inside of it, just like we left at the other stump. And I got to thinking, I don't think I've ever left them any chocolate. So we've got a little jar here full of M&Ms. We'll see how they like that. And the lid on that is on really tight. And over here, we've got one of these containers, and it's full of unsalted peanuts, raisins, dried apricots, and there's another apple in there. So they're still getting plenty of healthy food, even though I'm leaving them a little bit of chocolate. So one other thing I'm going to do here, I've had a little bit of luck with this in the past. I got this last summer, and the first night that I went out and played it, I don't really know how to play a harmonica, but I just went out along the road in the dark and just played different notes on it. And when I got down to the lowest note on it and held that note for a couple of seconds, a few seconds later that same note came back to me out of the woods. And after hearing them singing a couple of weeks ago, I was thinking, well, maybe they might like to give this a try themselves. So I'm going to leave this right here. And maybe they'll give it a try. I hope they like it. Okay, well, we're going to ring the bell and call it good. Okay, so I got a few things to tell you about. First of all, there's a wonderful family down in California by the name of the Ackleys, and they were generous enough to buy us a trail cam. So I have just hung it here. We are near our gifting area, but not at the gifting area, but it's aimed right here at this little animal trail coming up out of the creek, which is an area where we have found tracks and heard vocalizations, and we've had a sighting here. We know this is a really good spot to try. And also we have covered up all the lights with electrical tapes, so it's not going to be shining bright and startle anybody. It's not going to have any flash. It's only going to work in the daytime. And I haven't gone to any effort to hide it because I don't really want them to find it and think I'm being sneaky, although it is a little inconspicuous here. It isn't hidden. So we're going to see if we can have any better luck than we had with our last trail cam that we had. It was out here for 1 week, and I came out to get it, and it was dead. We changed the batteries, did everything we could, and it just won't come on anymore. We checked the card on that one, and the only thing that was on it was one test picture of Gabby. So hopefully this camera is going to do a little better. And on top of that, I have some other news. I'm waiting to get a new microphone for the pod, an external one, so the next time I'm out here and I get to hear something as wonderful as them singing, you'll be able to hear it a little better too. And to top it all off, the best news of all is Sandy has bought a thermal camera. So as of tomorrow night, she's going to be here, and we'll be out giving it its first run out in the woods here at night. And I believe it's only a matter of time. So wish us luck. Bye. I think I heard that one.
Should have continued.
Is
it getting closer?
It sounds like it.
I started it.
You did. Good job. That was cool.
It's still going on.
Huh?
You can still hear it. Quit talking.
Oh my God. What is that?
Have you heard anything like this before?
Not quite. I mean, I've heard bird whistles similar, but not that. This lady. That is awesome.
That's a new experience for me, too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's wonderful.